So this is a meat rig. This is a herring strip right here. Big salmon like the meat. So we're gonna put one down on our deeper rigger here. See if we can't get us a big one. There's one. There you go.
All right.
So that's the meat rig.
Okay.
Right now, this fish is down there. We caught him down here a little deeper. You can see right here where he hit the downrigger. By the way, this is a prototype flasher rod we're working on with you guys. So this is number 4. This is the 4th prototype we've had on board. We're getting close. Doug keeps asking me if we're there yet.
Not quite there yet, or what do you think?
I think we need to go a little stiffer, but we want to keep him away for that downrigger. So the important thing is to get his head up out of the water, or else he can go and do whatever he wants. Reel down to that flasher, stand right next to me, get his head up out of the water.
Nice. Took all of about 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, it didn't take long at all.
What do you think, Rick?
I would say it's about a 10-pound salmon.
Beautiful.
It's a good eater. So we go through a lot of toothpicks on this boat when we're running meat. So this was a tip that a buddy of mine, Casey Prisco, showed me. We used to take the toothpick and shove it in the back of the meat head like that, snap it off. But we've been getting a lot of these meat heads breaking back here from having toothpicks shoved in here. And basically what this does is it pegs the hook. So it stops the hook from going any further forward. So we like to put the hook right at the end of the tail. So if we're fishing this piece of meat right here, we want that hook right there towards the end of the tail. So instead of putting the toothpick in here, what we're doing is running a bead, and this head can freely slide up and down the line. Number one, that'll help you get more fish out of your meat because this isn't stuck back here by the hook, but you're not breaking off heads and breaking off those little pieces in the back there. So we'll slide the meat in here. We'll break the toothpick off, and that's what holds the meat in the meat head. And then you'll see we've got the hook right there towards the back of the tail. We've caught a few fish on meat today, so obviously it works very well. But I think everybody should have a few of these in their boat, and this is a deep rig tackle. It's basically a fake herring strip. There's a metal piece inside that'll help you tune your bait. They come in a lot of different colors, but we'll run this side by side with the real thing, and it'll hold its own. And many days it takes the biggest fish on the boat. One of the things I like about this is, number one, your hands don't stink. Number two, instead of tweaking the head, you can just tweak the little metal strip inside to get the roll that you want. So that's nice. A lot of these heads nowadays, when you try tweaking them, you have a tendency to crack them and break them. So no more fooling with that. You just bend that little metal strip inside and let it go. But deep rig tackle, these are available at Fish USA. All right, so we just got whacked on one of those deep rig tackle fake herring strips. Sometimes when the fish hits it, it'll come back and it'll be bent like that. So you always want to check it to make sure that's not the case. But all you got to do is just bend it back into place with that metal strip that's inside, put it in the water, and you'll adjust it to the roll that you want. But that's taken, what, about 3 shots in a row here for us in the last half hour. You want to find clean water, so we'll get it off to the side here. And you can see that we've got it rolling back there. As long as it's rolling. Some days they like a wide roll, sometimes they want a much tighter roll. Some days like today, it doesn't matter. There he is. So you can see this fish finder, like I said earlier, this has caught more fish than any other rod or any other lure in this boat. So I saw that fish drop down on him, put the lure right in his face, and here we are. There he is out there on the surface.
You probably don't get to reel them in too often, Ari.
During tournaments, that's about it.
Yeah.
It's a little better fish.
Hell yeah. On the meat rig again?
On the meat rig again.
Beautiful fish.